Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to do these long stiletto nails with these cute French and flower decals. So if you're interested to see how I did these nails, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a review from a brand that I've kind of been holding off for a while now. And I know I've been bad with the uploads, but I've just got some stuff going on right now, so it's just been kind of busy to upload, so I'm really sorry about that. But I'm back with another upload and hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is going to be a review video, so I'm reviewing this brand called Lofuanna, I think that's how you'd say it. And basically they reached out to me asking if I could review some of their stuff, and they actually sent me quite a few stuff, which was really nice of them. So I'm here to review that. And the first thing that I'm pulling out is their polygel. And I believe they sent me 6 polygels, and I really like how everything was well packaged. It felt very secure and nothing leaked, and yeah. These were, I believe, 30ml bottles. No, 15ml bottles, sorry. And these are all the shades. So as you can see, they also come very well sealed, and these are available on Amazon. Everything in this video is available on Amazon. And as you can see, everything is really well sealed, so I was really impressed by that. The third shade is a pinky shade. Then you get this silver shade, a peachy nude shade, a white, a clear, and then you get like this matte yellow glitter with clear. And they also sent their base, top and matte top coat as well, which was really nice. And I really like how well packaged this was. Again, it felt very good in the little boxes. I felt that I could store these away really nicely and not worry about anything spilling, or yeah, just it makes it easier to store this way instead of just kind of throwing everything in like a box. So as you can see, they've put different labels on each bottle, which I find that helped me like distinguish between each three very well. The top is also labeled top, base and matte, which is extremely helpful, especially when I have so much stuff, you know, from different companies as well. It definitely gets confusing. So this is probably the most exciting thing for me. They kindly also sent their 12-pack of nail stickers, and this is their fruit series. So as you can see, there's a bunch of cute fruit in here, and I don't have many nail decals, so this is great. I have avocados, cute oranges, pineapples. Some are slightly, you know, different, as in like the animation is kind of different. I really like that. I also had some corn in there, which was very interesting, and yeah, I was really happy about that. And upon request, I did also ask if I could try out their jungle series, because I really wanted to do like a beachy kind of summery nail, and I really liked some of the flowers in here. Like, they look very exotic, so I'm definitely going to use some of those in today's video. And as you can see, you definitely get a good bunch of nail stickers in there. So they also sent their, what are these? Oh, their nail tips. Yeah, they also sent me their nail tips, and I really like how they stuck to the theme on this with like their tropical vibe. You know, it's very summery, it's very cute. I really like it. And they also put in a nail clipper, of course, to clip down the length of the nails, which also felt nice and sturdy. I really like the pink color on this too. And then the tips, as you can see, they're just like long stilettos, and you do get some instructions on the top, which is really nice. You also get a 70% off for your next purchase, which is also very nice. And I was surprised to see nail glue and nail files in there, which is also like a really nice touch. And it's cute that they've also stuck to like their green packaging on that as well. I thought it was just very special. And yeah, you get about 3 nail glues in here, I believe. And yeah, everything was really well packaged. Everything felt quite good quality, quite premium for Amazon. And yeah, I was just really impressed with it, and this is what one of the nail tips looks like. I did find that these nail tips were slightly kind of like thin, just a little bit, but they weren't too bad. And I found that they could have also maybe done some really like smaller sizes, because I have a very tiny kind of pinky finger nail bed, so it would have been nice to see a smaller size for that. And the last thing that they sent me was their gel polish. This is like a pastel gel nail polish kind of thing, and as you can see, each bottle, it has kind of like the color that's inside the bottle, making it easy to kind of find each color. And these were glass bottles. They were all 10 mils as well, and the top did have the holographic sticker as well, which was really nice. So the first shade was this light gray shade. These felt quite thin. They weren't thick at all, you know, just like a normal standard gel polish kind of consistency. It felt really nice, and they looked really nice, these colors too. This blue was really, really stunning. I really am like drawn to blues. It's like a purpley blue. It was really nice. I like that a lot. Then we have a pink. I found that the two pinks in here were quite similar. This one's definitely more on the pinky side, and the other one's kind of like orangey. I think it's the next one. So yeah, this is quite pinky, but the next one I find that it's kind of orangey, but like peachy, I guess. But yeah, I found that it probably wasn't, you know, too necessary to include two pinks in there. The yellow was very nice. I like that a lot. Very nice pastel yellow, really, really good. And I did shake up the bottles a bit after this, because I found that some of the color did settle. And then another gray, which again, I found that wasn't really necessary to put in there. 2 grays and 2 pinks, but that's what they've put in there. And now moving on to the actual nail set. So I've kind of filed off my design and kept a really thin layer of the Madame Glam pink rubber base, because I'm growing my nails and I want to protect them. And I'm just applying their base coat to the nail so that I can kind of get them ready for the application. So I'm just applying a nice thin layer. The brush felt very good, and the gel polish did not have any smell, which is quite common with most base coats. There's usually no smell, and I didn't find that it was runny or super thin or anything. So yeah, the base coat so far so good, and I like to apply a little base coat in my tips in order to apply them. I don't really like to use the nail glue, although I could have probably tested out the nail glue, but I know that I just prefer to do it this way. It's just quicker, so I'm just going to use all the products as I would normally. As you can see, that's laid nice and flat, and it looks really good so far. So I'm just going to repeat that to all the nails, just going to speed this up so it doesn't take too long. Applying the base coat and then into the well of the nail, and then I like to hold that on top, and then I like to put that under my lamp, and then that just cures it on for me. I just find that this is quicker and easier to remove later, so this is why I do it. With nail glue, if I run into an accident, it's gonna be quite a problem for me, because it's happened to me where I dropped some nail glue and there was like a piece of tissue paper underneath, and it started to like smoke up, and that smoke did get in my eye, so I was a little bit scared that I would have another accident with it. So I kind of like to stay away from nail glue, especially if I can just use base coat, which is a lot safer in my opinion. So I'm starting off with that pink shade. Now I ran into some problems, and I've kept it in the video just to show you guys. I applied a normal size bead as I normally do. This is like a normal size bead that I would apply, and I don't know if you've noticed, but the bead started to run off to one side. As you can see there, it kind of just started to run off, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just hot, which I think, you know, is what, you know, caused the bead to move. But as I applied the base coat, I found that it was super easy to move this polygel, and I instantly knew it was going to be kind of a problem, especially with the brush, and I was right. It was just sticking to the brush way too much. I don't know if it was because it was too hot or it was just the formula of the polygel, but this hasn't ever happened to any of my other polygels. Not saying it's bad, but I'll show you later that I am going to use something different to kind of work with this polygel, and it works fine. So yeah, this is just something that I ran into, and here I am trying to fix it. I'm just using the brush again and just kind of smoothing that down, kind of trying to work a little bit quickly with it, but it just kept running way too much. And I just wasn't happy with it at this point. I didn't want it to, because it was kind of like all over my cuticles at this point, so it kind of annoyed me, because I know that's gonna burn as soon as I put it in the light, even if I clean it up. So I'm just trying to see if I can make it work. And it did work, but it just annoyed me again that it was on my skin. So I just wiped that away completely, and I make sure to clean my nail really well with some acetone, because that would get away all of that residue from my skin, because I definitely hate it when I get burnt in the lamp. It's definitely not a good feeling. And now I'm going in with a less polygel, so I'm going in with a small bead and I'm quickly just patting that down. Again, I did find that it stuck to my brush with the base coat, but let me tell you guys that I did change it out for just acetone or rubbing alcohol. I like to use my acetone for pretty much everything. It works really well. So yeah, use that instead, especially when you find that a polygel is quite soft. And it did cure well. There was no like soft bits. It cured 100% really well. It was nice and hard. So yeah, that's just a quick little fix on that. And then I thought it would be nice to use that beautiful bluish purplish kind of shade and do like a French tip on all the nails. So I did just do this as a nail tip color, and I really liked it. These polygels, these gel polishes, they were quite pigmented and the consistency of them was really nice. I didn't find that it was like weird or anything, or patchy, or that it was like kind of separating or anything. These felt really good. And I just basically cleaned up the smile line with my brush and some acetone, and then I'm going over with the second layer. And then I kind of wanted to add some of that silver glitter. I wasn't too impressed by the silver glitter. It was kind of like a cloudy silver glitter. It was kind of like a subtle glitter, but I wasn't really feeling this glitter, so I didn't add it to the other fingers. But yeah, I did just want to try it out. Since they've sent me so many things, I wanted to kind of incorporate as much as I could. As you can see, it's not very shiny. I feel like it was more kind of hidden in that murky kind of clear. So yeah, anyways, moving on to the other nails, basically repeating the same thing here, still using the base coat. I haven't figured out yet, you know, that I had to use the acetone, so I'm kind of still struggling, but don't be that person. So just use your acetone and it will be fine. It kind of felt like build gel at one point. I'm not sure if it was just my room but yeah, that did happen. Applying that yellow next, and then cleaning that up with the brush. And that's pretty much it. Cured for 60 seconds and that's it. Now I think it's on this now where I figure it out. Yeah, so as you can see now, it's sticking to my brush less, or not at all in my opinion. It's not sticking at all, and it's just much easier to work with, and I'm able to get that exactly where I want. Just fixing up that shape a little bit. I believe that this is the... oh, what shade is this? The pink. This is like the pinky shade, I guess. Yeah, this is like the light pinky shade. Clean up that smile line, and then 60 seconds in the lamp. Now here I tried that glitter. At first I thought it was going to be like a gold, but then I could see that it was like a clear mixed with these matte yellow dot glitters, which is kind of cool. I don't have a polygel like this yet, so it was nice to try this out. And as you can see, this blended with no problem. I'd find that this one didn't stick at all, even with the base coat gel. So yeah, that was really good, and the colors did blend in really well as well. So as you can see, I blended that pink down into that yellow and there was no problem. I find that these polygels, they were quite easy to work with, only if you use the right kind of slip solution, I guess. Don't use the base coat, use like a slip solution if you have one, or acetone works really well. And I know acetone, you know, you can find that pretty much anywhere, so that's why I usually recommend acetone pretty much always. On the last one I'm doing just grey, and I did have to file down that tip, by the way. I didn't show it, but I did have to file it down because they didn't have my size, which is kind of disappointing, but yeah, just letting you guys know. And as for the clear, here I am encapsulating. It was a bit, you know, a bit cloudy. It wasn't super clear, but luckily, because I don't have much of a design going on underneath, it didn't really affect how it looked. So it did look quite clear, but I could tell that it made that silver glitter a bit, you know, less visible compared to what it was already was. So yeah, as for moving this around, pretty good, no problems. I did use the acetone still, and yeah, this was quite an easy process for me. I just went down the nail. I usually kind of like to push the blob in the middle from side to side to get it as even as I can, and that's pretty much how I apply my clear. And this kit did not come with a brush, so I did just use mine. You can use any brush you have, just make sure it's like a flat kind of thin brush. You don't want like a fluffy kind of brush. I don't think it would work too well with that, but you could definitely find many brushes from Amazon. There's definitely a good bunch. And then again, just showing you guys this finger again. Super easy to apply. I did find that it was slightly cloudy again, and I did make up for that loss of like the product, you know, where I put the gel polish. There's kind of like a difference, so I did kind of fill in that space with the clear polygel. It's really important I did that, otherwise it would look thick starting from my cuticle, and then there'd be like a weird little ledge going down. So make sure you fill that in if you're trying out this style of nail with gel polish. And then removing that sticky layer and filing again. So my filing routine is pretty much just smooth over the surface, because I find that I can just apply my polygel quite smooth now. So file over the surface and then shape up a little bit. I didn't shape too much with these nails because the tips provided a good shape, so I felt like I didn't really need to do any shaping, but I did debulk just slightly in some areas, especially on the nail bed area, and that's pretty much it. And now that those are done, I've removed the sticky layer, the dust, sorry, and I've buffed. Now I'm finally doing the stickers. So with the stickers, I was so confused as to what to do, but I had to incorporate some fruits and definitely some flowers. So I couldn't resist using those cute oranges so I used those for sure. They were super cute. I had to use those. I'm just doing a couple on my fingers. I'm doing some fruits as well. I believe I did some watermelon, some lemon. Also, I did some of those cute exotic flowers. Yeah, I really liked these nail stickers, so I was really happy that they sent me these to try it out. I just think that they really brought like the look together, very summery, very fruity. I really liked how simple and easy this was to put together, and you know, with the length of the nail, it looks like you've spent a bit of time on them. And yeah, really happy with these. So going in with their top coat felt kind of nice and thick. I find that with thicker top coats, they're actually shinier and last longer in my opinion. So yeah, and they actually protect the nail a little bit more, of course, because it is thicker. So yeah, kind of impressed with that top coat. I did really like it. Hopefully I will be trying out to see how long this lasts, this top coat. So yeah, just applying a nice thin generous layer of that. And I will also see if these stickers kind of like pop off, if you know, like some do tend to lift sometimes, but hopefully these don't do that, because I really hope they don't do that, because I really like these. So, and I definitely want to use these more. So yeah, just finishing that off. I did cure the nails in the lamp, in my LED lamp, for about a minute or just over a minute, something like that. And yeah, they felt really nice. I don't know, it just looked like I put a lot of time into these. I just really did enjoy. Don't forget, everything will be listed down below as well, so do check that out. And if there's a discount code for you guys, it will also be in the description box down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is the final result. I really enjoyed it. I thought these were super cute. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you're interested to buy these. I would really like to know. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I guess that I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.